Hello my dear brothers and sisters, I am Surajwan, your instructor. In our last video, we have configured DNS server using PowerShell. Now we'll go ahead and install Active Directory Domain Services in our Windows Server 2019 using PowerShell. To install Active Directory Domain Services in our Windows Server 2019 through PowerShell, first of all you need to open your PowerShell. Okay, so now, like our previous video, we need to see whether this Active Directory Domain Services is already installed on this Windows Server 2019 or not. To view this thing, you need to type get, sorry, get Windows and press tab button to complete this commandlet. Okay, and press enter. Now I'll move up. Here you can see Active Directory Certificate Services, Active Directory Domain Services. Yes, Active Directory Domain Services, Active Domain Services, it is available. It's not installed here in yet. Okay, if you want to see particular this only Active Directory Domain Services, you can use wildcard on this Active Directory Domain Services. How you can use it? Just wait, I'll show you. Yes, get Windows feature and use the wildcard AD domain services. You can use this wildcard against any of these features and roles commandlets. Okay, so now press enter. Here you can see this edit domain services, it is individually showing up here. Instead of getting a long list of available features whether any particular service is installed or not, you can use this simple wildcard. Okay, now I'll clear this screen and I'll go ahead with installation of Active Directory domain services, right? So to do so, follow my lead. Install Windows feature, name AD domain services, and also include the all management tools, right? Include management tools. With tab press, it will complete the commandlets. Okay, now press enter. Now it is being started the installation procedure. After this installation, we'll go ahead and promote this server to a domain controller. Okay. Now here you can see this Active Directory domain services is installed here. Right. Now we'll go ahead and promote this server to a domain controller. So first of all, you need to consider some features before we promote this server to a domain controller. First of all, we'll make this server as a forest root server. So this server will be the first domain controller in our forest. Okay. So first of all, we need to see what are the deployment modules are available to install this domain controller. Right. To get these modules, follow my lead. Get command module ads deployment and press enter. Okay, herein we are getting commands like add ADDS read only domain controller, that is RODC server, install ADDS domain, install ADDS domain controller, install ADDS forest, test ADDS domain controller installation, and rest of these are test. And last one commandlet is there, uninstall ADDS domain controller. When you remove a domain controller from a forest, this command line is being used at that time. Okay. Okay, here as we need this server to be a fast domain controller in this forest, so we'll use this install adds forest. Okay. So for this install adds forest, we need to dive into this adds forest to see what are the arguments are available for this adds forest. Okay. To get those arguments, you can type get help adds forest and press enter. Okay, so this thing, the update help command downloads the most current help files. So here it is asking me to update its help library of this PowerShell command. Okay, so I'll go and press enter Y and I will wait for this update finish. Okay. If you are being asked for the same thing, go ahead and update your PowerShell help libraries. Okay, there is no harm in it. It will take some moment, so I'll pause this video here in and I'll come back once it will be done. So now PowerShell help libraries is updated. So now we'll go ahead and check ADTS forest arguments, right? So to get those arguments, type in get help ADTS forest and press enter. Okay, I just missed something. So in front of this ADTS forest, you need to type install ADTS forest. Okay, and press enter. Here you can see there are several arguments are there. Install ADTS forest, hyphen create DNS delegation, hyphen database path, hyphen DNS delegation credential, domain name, domain net bias name, force, forest mode, install DNS, log path, no DNS network. And you can see several arguments are there. So using these arguments, we'll promote the server to a domain controller. So let's get started. So herein, follow my lead, install ADDS forest and type in these arguments one by one. Okay. So our first argument will be domain name. Using domain name argument, we'll set the domain name of our forest. Okay. So type domain name. Okay. Uh, Domain name and put the string ctc.com. Okay. Our next argument will be domain mode. Okay. So you can find this domain mode here. Domain mode, right? Domain mode. Okay. So we need it Win 2016 because we have already in Windows Server 2019. We just need 2016 domain mode. Okay. So then after the third argument will take forest mode. Okay. Sorry. Forest mode for the string um win same 2016. Okay, then the fourth argument will take domain net bias name. Okay, net bias name ctc. Okay, then fifth argument will take create, sorry, dns delegation. It will be set to false. Okay, false. I think we should remove this double column. Sorry. Okay, so we finished here with fifth argument. For the sixth argument, we will take install DNS. We have already installed DNS, but still we will mention it here. Okay, you can mention it here. It's depending upon you. So it's we'll put it through. Then the seventh argument will take the database path. Okay. Sorry, I just missed one thing here. Yeah, database path and give the path name. Okay, C drive, Windows slash and NTDS folder. Okay. Then next on the eighth argument will use log path. Okay, log path. Give the path name C drive double colon slash Windows and it should be same entities folder. Okay, close it. So now on the ninth argument we'll pass sysvol folder, sysvol path, sysvol path, yeah, sysvol path, yeah, sysvol path, and get the path name Windows, and here type in sysvol. Okay, and close it. And now on the 10th argument we'll put the force argument. Okay, force and assign it true. Okay, and now on the last we'll pass the argument no, sorry, no reboot on completion. Okay, so make it sorry, it is make it false. Okay, and now press enter. Okay, something okay, now I think I figured out what was the issue. So here I'll give it the positional parameters. Okay, okay, and press enter. Okay, now here this permission of domain controller command line arguments are completed herein. Make sure this is a big command line lines. Okay, and make sure you spell each and every words correct, and also try to remember all the parameter positions, arguments, make it correct. Unless you will face repeated error message again and again. Okay. So here I'll give my safe mode administrative password. Okay. You can put your administrative password, press enter, and again re-enter the password again, and press enter. Now this Windows Server 2009 will be formatted to a domain controller here, and the installation is started here. Now you can see my domain controller is promoted here in Wing, and now this server will be restarted to finish this installation. Here the server is restarted, and here you can see the CTC domain controller is configured herein. Now I am done here with installation of Active Directory domain services with PowerShell. I suggest you guys you try install this Active Directory domain services using PowerShell on your home lab so you can get used to all those PowerShell things. Now I'll see you in my next video. Up to then, goodbye and thank you.